Hello everyone, what is up? Welcome back to day number 13 on the 30 Days of Christmas Poker. Little bit of a late start today. It is 1:30 p.m. here in Montreal. I had to go to the bank, went to the barber, feeling fresh. Ooh, the sides are they're nice and tight, just how I like it. So yeah, we're gonna get into the tournament action now and do our best. Hopefully you are ready for the grind. Let's do this thing. You guys want to know something really funny? I actually got a shave. I don't grow beards, but I got a shave just because I wanted to try it, and I had about a week to grow, which was like you could barely see it, you know? So I was like, you know what? I'll just treat yourself day, all right? I'm gonna shave my non-beard and just see what it's like. I liked it, man. It was fun. All right, Myron is gonna raise it up to 600. Myron, we're gonna put all the chips in here, dude. I don't know if you know this yet, but we have 10s. 10's very strong. Strong with a K. Strong. Rolling. 10s against 5s for 8K. Can we hold it? Gotta dodge a few things. Now we're fine. Gucci to go. 8K coming our way. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're 3 away from the bubble. I will try and get to the stone bubble if we get reshoved on here. But obviously we feel pretty comfortable with our hand, and we're going to min-raise to induce a worse hand to reshove on us. So we're 2 away. I mean, I wouldn't tank against Glash because we wouldn't bust a Glash. But if Coco decides to shove, I would take my time bank to wait till we get to the actual bubble in the odds that we, 1, are, lose the hand, and then 2, that we're the shortest stack. We give ourselves a better chance of cashing the tournament. Glash reshoves. And Coco reshoves. Okay, well, we have found that spot. I don't think we could fold the ace-king. All right, we're all in. On the stone bubble. Well, 2 away from the bubble. But this is a big pot. Big moment. Against ace-queen. Hold ace-king. Hold it. All right, we're going to chop. We're going to chop. We're going to chop. It's fine. We're going to chop. Not a big deal. Good pot, though. Ace-jack, ace-7. Okay. Ace-jack wins. And we are going to be in the money for sure next hand. Add it to the total. Add it to the total, man. And a7 on the button against 7 big blinds and 10. Pretty clear shove. We can get called by worse here, so we're kind of rooting for that. Call us with, like, king 10. That'd be great. 10s, no! Don't have better. 7 or 6 or ace! That's an ace on the river! Let's go, Chet! Woo! Oh my god, we're in a spot now, Dottie. We're in a spot. Where we at? Show us on the leaderboard. We're in 3rd place. Ace-jack here, we're going to min-raise to induce. And Kobayashi is just going to call. What? We have a better hand if they just call here, I think. I mean, every once in a while they're going to slow play, but this doesn't make too much sense. Okay, and we see king 9-7. Good spot for a check raise. We can get them to bet with some bluffs here, I think. Now we have the nuts. Unless they have 8-10. Ooh, watch your time bank. Watch your time bank, dude. Watch the time bank. And we're going to bet on the river. Pretty small. If they have the 8 of spades, rip dreams, Dottie. Rip dreams. Oh, God. Thank you. Welcome, Car Guy, to Dreamers Inc. I appreciate it. I'm a little heartbroken right now, Car Guy. But I need you to know that when I'm in a better state, I'm going to really appreciate that. I am. So thank you. Yeah. All right. 93.50. 93.50. We'll start our spin and go challenge. So here's the challenge today. Play 5, and you'll be automatically registered to win a 20K all-in shootout. So that is what we're going to do. All right, so let's go spin and go. $30 buy-in. Right here. Oh, we're playing for a 180. Let's go. Someone put me in this one, too. So we're splitting this 50-50. Good luck, sir. Good luck, good luck. Let's raise up the East 9 suited. Ace-ace held against 9-9. I know, right? This is a pretty close spot with the ace-9 of clubs, but I think it is a call against a random person here. And we're against 2s. Okay. That's an ace on the flop. To go heads up. To go heads up, we have 800. A slight lead in this 180, you guys. And our first spin and go of the 5. Raise will call. And check with their top pair. And call. 7 of clubs on the turn. It's a great turn. I think it's a spot where we want to check raise. They're going to bet a lot of draws here. We are beat by King Jack and Ace Jack, and some 2 pairs and stuff like that, but feel pretty comfortable. All right, so we actually gain a few chips. Bet for value. And it's a close spot on the river as to whether we want to bet or not. If they call, which they do, I am going to go for the value bet. And they min-raise the river. This doesn't make too much sense to me. I think I make the call. 5-6, okay. I didn't think about 5-6. We're going to shove the pair. It just seems pretty unlikely that they have a queen and play it that way, you know? And there's not very many hands that beat us that aren't a queen, so... I don't think a second pair would raise either. We're going to fold to the 3x raise. Go back to the spin. All right, this is where we could get him. We could get him here. They don't have a piece, though. We could get him here, too. We've picked up so many strong hands against them in this spot. Ace-king against king-queen. Hold it. Oh. Oh, God. All right. Deuce 4 for 2 big blinds. We go with 100% of hands here. Oh. That's very unfortunate. I fought hard in that one, guys. Let's see what we spin in this 30. Just all my own. And we got a 120. All right, a 4x is good. We are now heads up for the $120 on spin number 2. See if we win against ground shut. We have a pair of aces. We lose to any queen, though. The min bet, dude. You're never bluffing with the min bet, are you? And we could shove here. I'm going to call. And interesting. I wish the 6 was a 5, obviously. Like giving us those draws would be sweet. Just check, check. We're going to bet. It's a semi-bluff. Because I think they're going to have a lot of better aces that check back. And a 4. Shove. Shove is a bluff. Take it down. And yeah, limp call. We're going to start the limp call. Ace queen against king queen. All right, we're back up to 11K in the hot 22. We call. A7 against king 5. It has worked. Now, can we hold it, though? Can we hold it, though? Yep, 1100. We are in the lead of the spin and go. 7s we open. We get a call in the big blind and a terrible flop. Ugh. I'm not even going to show you the rest of this hand. It's such a tragedy. Jokes! We have a set. We have a set now. So now we're going to bet. Good. There we go. 23K in the hot. It went well. Check back with their middle pair. They bet they call. And then an ace. They check. We'll check. Beat 8-6. 2s. We'll call a shove. With their 8 big blinds. Queen 8 against Jack 7. All right. We have won the spin and go, you guys. We won spin and go number 2 for 120 bucks. Here's the spin. 60. Okay. We're going to play for min 60. 180, 120, 60. Golf is just pure skill, Lamal. I think there's some variance at golf in terms of your performance, I'd say. So you still want to be a professional golfer. That doesn't necessarily make me qualified to be more right or anything. I'm just giving you some context in that. I do have some experience in golf. And so I think like there would be a GTO solution to strategy on a specific golf course. But like that would just be based on your inputs. So like based on where you're aiming and how aggressively you're going to be and stuff. Like obviously there's going to be massive variations in terms of how actually effective your input is, you know? So you could say like, all right, I'm going to aim right here at this point on the green. And that's going to be this club with this percent, but then you're going to miss that percent all the time. You know, you're going to swing harder than you're supposed to, or you're going to pull it a little bit or push it a little bit, you know, whatever. So we're up a nice $60 in these spinarinos. Playing spin number 3 of 5, playing 5 spins, and almost red felt, getting there. Lead for 40 will call. 4 diamonds in the turn. All right, I'll fold on the turn. Not that the board, you know, not that anything changed for us on the turn. Just their bluffing frequency goes from this to a little bit narrower. Let's go up to the ace-jack. We're going to reshove. Yeah, because we can't call and then fold to anyone, so we're just going to shove our ace-jack against the shove for 7 big blinds. Which is, you know, definitely not the best hand we're going to have here. That's obvious. It's towards the bottom of the hands we're going to have here, but we do get it in, and we win. So we're up to 29,000 now in the Hot 22. Are we going to win a tournament at the end of the day, chat? I think we're going to win one. Damn, we got nice builds going on here. Nice builds and some nice tracks. Call. We'll check. Bet 86. Got him. Against Ace King. We're up to 1,000, and the blinds are up to 20 and 40. And we could end it here against 5s. We could end it here. Come on. Yay. Let's go. All right, we won the second one. So we've cashed for 180 total, and we played 3 spins for 90. Like, if the pin is next to the thick grass, GTO is different for a player. Is good out of the grass, then he can take dead aim. Yeah, 120. Like, there'd be so many factors, man. Wow, picking up a lot of raisin hands here. But I've talked about this a little bit before. If I wasn't so into what I was doing right now and passionate about it, I probably would write a book about golf, because I think the insights I've gained in poker and how they relate to golf is kind of interesting. And I think there's a ton of things, you know, and I never made it to a professional tour, so I don't know for sure. But I think my perception of how caddies work is obviously there's a coach and people are really good at that. Whoa, a lead shove now. I mean, this only makes sense if they have a 4. And what 4s do they have? Like 4-6 and 3-4 for calling in the big blind? I think I call. Ace 4 is a major part of it. We're all on with the ace queen of hearts. I mean, if there's any golf authors out there, go for it. That's a flush. That's a big flush. One of the biggest. They pot it here on this king 10-3. I don't really know what a pot is. I wouldn't be afraid if I had a king in this spot. So I think they have... I don't know what they have. Like, they could have ace 10 too, but I feel comfortable calling. And then a queen on the turn. Like, I don't know what pots it. Oh, God. I'm frustrated, man. I'm frustrated, chat. Yo, Co-op, thanks for the bits, man. Your head's up for this 120, but we're at a great chip disadvantage. Shove again. Call by 10-8. We're ahead. That's a pretty wide call. We're up to 616 now. So now we're going to win. Now we're going to win this. Ace 8. We're limping, but I don't know if they're shoving over those limps. Ace 8 against King 9. Alright, so we lost. We lost. So we're on the stone bubble here. We have 1 spin and go to go. So let's get the spin and go going. Let's complete this challenge. We're up in the spin and goes. We've won 180 and we've played 4. So we're going to be in the profit, but let's see if we can get another one under our belt. We're going to play for a min 60 against A. Ovis from Russia and Poker Annie from the Netherlands. It's official, man. It's official. Add it to the total. We got another cash on the board. That is cash number 63 of 100. Limp. I think this is a hand we can definitely limp call. They're Jack 8. We flop second pair. Start with a check. Call 40. And check here on the 6 of hearts turn. A bit of 90 on this turn. That's a bit of a problem. We don't have too many kings here. They are going to have a decent amount of draws. I continue betting here, though. So we'll call again and have to make a decision on the river. 4 is not a card they're going to bluff on too often here. So I'm probably going to make the hero fold now. And I do think their bluffing frequency is going to change. You know, if we get a card that they're going to bluff on a lot, it helps us then. You know, I think maybe we can make a hero. But on the 4, nothing really changes about the board. And yes, that means like they're going to have draws that missed. That can, you know, that can bluff. But going one step up from that in terms of my frequencies. And we lose. Okay. So we cash for 180 and 150 in binds. We make 30 bucks in those spins. We are registered in the all-in shootout, which will be tomorrow. So we can sweat that. Oh, Mo. Good luck, you too. We are on the bubble now. Just double checking. Yep. Ace King against Queens. Okay. Now we have to sweat it. If we are the shortest stack that busts out of all the tables, if we're the shortest one, we bubble the tournament. So it's pretty unlikely. I think most of the time we're going to be okay here, given how many tables are left. But we have to sweat it. So we're either going to get $40 or $0. All right, so we get 340th, which means we're in the money. So 40.53 is what we cash. I'm going to mark that down for Stake Kings. All right, we're going to call LiPo here. 8,000. Sixes against King Jack. We run good against the LiPo. Does it hold true today? It does. Man, we run good against the LiPo. The guy doesn't deserve it. Ooh. Ooh. I race. Yo, Zebra Orange. Now is the time you want to 3-bet, my friend. Now is the time. David Do 931 will call, and we get an, oh my god, that's quads. Oh my god. Hello, Twitch. So we're going to check. There's no jacks left, so they can't have a jack. If they have 7s, they're going to do enough betting, we're going to get all the money. So what do we want to get paid from here by betting? What do we want to get paid from? Like, we could maybe get 2 streets from like 10s, 9s, 8s, 6s, and 5s, you know, type hands. But that's about it. They check on the turn here. I'm going to bet because I think we should try and get some value from flush draws and stuff like that now. But it hurts us a little bit. They're usually just going to fold here. Hopefully Salem check raises. Nope. All right. Quads are good, though. Nice quads hand. Open the ace queen. We get a call and a squeeze to 8,000 from Zebra Orange, who again is probably playing aggressive here, given how deep we are. So I don't really want to shove here, but I feel like our hand plays well enough post-flop to call for 5 to win 17. So we'll call and see what the flop comes down. We're down to 27, 1 away from a pay jump. If they have aces or kings, we're not going to hit that pay jump, chat, because we have top in a 3-bet pot. I don't think we can find our way out of this one. It goes check, check. 8 of hearts on the turn. We're going to bet 8,700. And Zebra. Call. Now we beat aces and kings. We lose to flushes. That's about it. And shove. And get a call. Zebra. Come on, Zebra. Hero us with the ace king. Give us the hero call. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 81.5. Let's go. Okay. Now would be a good time for you or you or you to wake up with 9s. Any thoughts on that, bros? It's going to 3-bet to like min to like 9K or something. I think the best play is going to be to shove here. Calling is obviously going to be profitable. I don't really know what the sizing is. But our hand is pretty strong, so I'm going to pile it in.
No, I did not watch Big Brother Over the Top. Big Brother Over the Top.
Call base king. Okay. All right. All right. Oh. Yoinks. We have 8,700. It's a very weird sizing with ace king, you know. It doesn't make too much sense there. I'm very surprised to see that hand. And we have 5s. Okay. Come on, chat. Let's rally, dude. Let's win this pot with 5s. We still call with our 2.4 big blinds. 6s, ace jack. Why 6s? We are out in 15th. 15th place, you guys, for $80.34. And that's the end of the dream. I did my best today. We only had 3 cashes. Fell a little bit short of making some big dollars, but that's all right. We're going to come back at it tomorrow with a full day. I'm very excited. There's a $215 battle royale. There's knockout going to be really, really fun. The mini battle royale, all that sort of stuff. So hopefully you guys tune in. And if you like the stream and you're new to the stream, hit that follow button down below. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Let's double purpose this. And thank you. That's going to be it for me today. Thank you guys so much for railing this afternoon. I'm going to get some good rest, get some good study in, and we're going to kill it tomorrow. I'm going to get it done and play super well, okay? Thanks, everyone. But until tomorrow, we'll see you later.